Hey, Miss
Roberta.
Krishana, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you doing today?
Ain't no point complaining. Ain't no point complaining. Let me tell you about what happened this weekend. You're gonna be so excited.
Okay, well,
So,
first, before you start your story, just really fast, not to interrupt, but I know you said you were okay with us recording the last session. Are you comfortable if I record this session as well?
girl, you fine. We did this last time. You
Okay, I'm
good?
just making sure.
Okay. What happened this weekend?
Okay.
So I have a little bit of an alcohol problem, and I've been trying to maintain not drinking. And I got invited out this weekend.
Okay.
So I went out, kind of enjoyed some friends, and there was alcohol everywhere. It was everywhere. And I did not drink.
At all?
At all. I didn't drink at all.
That
I
is
did not
great,
drink
Roberta.
at all. Thank you.
That is really great.
I am very proud of myself. I feel as though I really achieved something.
Yes, to know that you were in that type of environment, like unsupervised and everything, and you still resisted temptation.
Yes.
That is great. Pat yourself on the back. That
Look,
is
I
great.
ain't gonna do all that, but girl, yes, I feel like I did something.
That is a wonderful accomplishment. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
Yes, okay. So I know that we did talk about that in our last session. It's great that you are making progress on that and everything. Now, did you have any questions or concerns or anything you were confused about that we talked about the last time?
No, I mean, you told me I'm gonna get a job coach, or I have a job coach. I just don't know him yet. And then, you told me that you talk about everything else, and the job coach talks about all the job stuff.
Yes.
Which brings me to my next point.
Okay.
I went to the library recently, and there's an open position for a receptionist, I guess. The person that, checks out all the books and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I was talking to the lady, behind the desk. She basically told me, I kind of told her I have a rough background or whatever. And she was honest. She told me that she was willing to help. She told me that she would talk to the head librarian about offering me an interview or whatever. So when can we start working on that?
Okay, so I wouldn't work on that with you. That would be the job coach.
Okay.
So the job coach deals with everything job related, and any questions or concerns or any comments you have about what you and the job coach discuss that you may feel comfortable about or not comfortable about, that you feel like you want to talk to me, then you will talk to me. But the job coach handles everything job related.
Okay. So you're not going to help me with the job stuff?
No, not the job stuff. Your feelings about what's going on throughout that process.
Okay. So when do I meet with my job coach?
Your next session.
Okay.
You wouldn't meet with me unless you felt like you needed to, but your next session will be with your job coach.
Okay. I guess that's all right. I can do that.
Okay, you're comfortable with that?
Yes.
Okay, great. All right, so I also need to give you a list whenever our session is over that I have of all the AA meetings and sponsorships that we have going on. Now, I know you said that you had this experience where you refused alcohol, but I really feel like that would be a great environment for you.
I mean, yeah, I guess having a sponsor would help out with kind of keeping me from. I mean, I did it myself this time, but maybe next time it might not work out that way. So I guess you're right. It might be a good idea for me to have somebody else, I can call or whatever. Especially since I won't be meeting with you like that anymore.
Yeah, unless you need me, because I'm here if you do need me.
Okay.
And it does look great when you're looking for jobs to know that they're seeing you're taking that extra step.
Right. Okay. I didn't look at it like that.
Okay. So I know you talked about transportation before, and I did inform you that we would help with transportation throughout your job search.
Right.
And if you remember correctly, I did say that when you found your job, we would no longer provide transportation. Are you still okay with that?
See, yes. But what had happened was my moped is broke.
Okay.
I don't know if it's the battery. I don't know if it's the little motor, but it's not working anymore. And yeah. So, I mean, all I got is the bus now.
Okay. Are you okay with taking the bus?
Yeah, I'm okay with taking the bus. I've been taking the bus, but, sometimes the bus just don't run the schedule you want it to run.
Yes, very true. So what we would do for you is reach out to our VR person, and then they would help you with the transportation, and they would see if we could talk about extending it for some time, but it would not be a permanent, source of transportation. You would have to find that outside of the public transportation system if you weren't okay with that over a period of time.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. I can do that.
All right.
That's cool.
So are you comfortable with that?
Yeah, you said you're gonna call her, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I will reach out and let them know your situation, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
And your job coach will probably go into further detail about that.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right. Okay, and so I know that we talked about your criminal history a little bit the last time, and I do want you to know that it will be kind of difficult to find a position, but it's great that you have already started that leeway to find your own employment, and that you're going to talk to your job coach about, which is amazing. And I'm so happy that you took that initiative for yourself. And so I just want you to know that just taking those steps and just showing like you have the motivation and empowerment to do things yourself, no matter what you have been through. You just have to keep that motivation and that thrive to keep going.
you. I
Yes.
appreciate
Oh,
that.
no
I just saw the sign, you know. It was there, so I asked.
But
and
just the
that's how it
fact
went.
that you had, that much just, okay, I can do this. Like, I'm going to go up to the person, I'm going to do what I have to do to get it done. And you did that. And I'm so happy for you. I'm so proud of you. All right. So are you, okay, so I know you showed a little bit of hesitation with the AA meetings and sponsorships.
Yeah.
What makes you uncomfortable about that?
I don't like people knowing my business.
But it's a great environment because those people are going through similar situations. So it's not like anybody will like be pointing up their nose or judging you. Like everybody can kind of be on a level playing field in those areas. So I don't want you to look at it as like a bad environment. I want you to see it as like, okay, this is an extra step for me to get where I need to be.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I never looked at it that way. I just don't like people all in my business, you know? Like, yeah, you just don't want people all in your business.
Yeah.
But if you think it's a good idea and you think it'll help get me a job,
Yes.
then I guess I'll do it.
All right. I'm up for an open mind. Just putting your foot in the door. I'm up for it.
I'm trying.
Just got to keep a positive outlook. Because just think that everything that we do, that we talk about, is getting you a step closer to where you want to be.
Okay.
Okay, so what I want you to do in your next session with your job coach, I know you talked about the job opportunity that you found for yourself, which I'm pretty sure he's going to be very excited to hear about. So I want you to bring that to him as well. Like everything that we talk about, feel comfortable with him talking about it as well, if you're comfortable with that. But in the next week or so when you meet him,
I mean, I don't know him, but go ahead.
yeah, I mean, anything that you're comfortable with, nothing outside of those premises. But in the next week, just bring him that job opportunity, and that way, they can still help you with your resume building. Last time, I remember we talked about if you needed clothes or anything like that, and you didn't say you had a problem with that or anything.
No, I just look raggedy today. I'm
Girl,
sorry.
you look fine.
I didn't have time.
No, you look fine.
I just, don't worry about me today. I'm sorry.
No,
This is not always.
No, you're fine. I'm just making sure that you don't need that resource still.
No, I'm still good.
Okay.
I still got my outfit from last time.
Okay, so we have covered transportation. You have attire down, and then also we will help with resume building and everything like that. All right. All right. Did you have any other questions, comments, or concerns?
Okay, well, you said that you're still gonna be here
Yes.
if I need you,
Mhm.
right? So
Completely.
if something changes with transportation, or if I just kind of get into something, I can come to tell you, or I can tell the job coach and they'll tell you, or how does that work?
Okay, so if anything job related, you would go to your job coach about it. And if he felt like it's something that I need to be intertwined with, he would reach out to me as well, and we might have a joint meeting if it covered both bases for me and the job coach.
Mhm.
But if it's anything that you want to talk about dealing with how you're feeling, or any comments or questions or concerns about the job coach or the process that your two are going through, then I would be the one you would reach out to, and I would schedule a meeting.
Okay,
It wouldn't be okay, we can just talk over the phone. No, you would still get my attention.
okay. So you want me to go to AA?
Yes.
Well, I guess I'll take the list.
All right. All right, here you go.
Well, they're all local places.
Yes, I did have it in very close proximity to your residence.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I'm trying to make everything as easy as possible, no hassles for you.
Well, I appreciate it. I'll look into it because you think it's a good idea. I'll do it because it's a good idea and it'll help get me a job.
All right.
All right.
Mm-hmm. So, do you feel like everything that we talked about today, and all the goal setting, do you feel like it's reachable for you, that it's attainable and all of that?
Yeah, I feel like I can start with you know, an AA meeting this week and
Mhm.
see how it goes. And then, you know, if I need it more, I'll start going more, and I'll try to look for a sponsor.
All right. It sounds great. All right.
Thank you.
No problem. It was nice seeing you again, Roberta.
Have a good day.
All right, you too.